power, love, all of that good shit in between. How y'all feeling today? God, it's Lanexa here with you. And man, it is the end of 2021. I am so excited because this has been, well, it's the end of this 2021. Let me be more specific because I've been doing a lot of learning over the last 11 years, and I've done research that shows that this isn't the real New Year. The real New Year is in Aries season, you know, around March time, March 20-ish. But we're not gonna get in that today because that's not what this video is about. This video here, I just wanted to do, this is gonna be 21 things that 21, they're popping fireworks outside. That's funny. Anywho, living in the hood. But 21 things that I've learned in 2021. 21 things that 2021 has taught me. Yeah, I feel like this year I've kept a lot of things quiet, the good and the bad. And for many reasons, but it was definitely sent to teach me things, and more importantly for me to share with people, because I know that a lot of roles that I've played this year has been me not only serving myself but serving others in ways that I wasn't always confident or sure that I could serve people. But when I just surrender to all of the doubts and all of that stuff and just allow myself to be and allow God and Spirit to work through me, man, it's been beautiful. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of shadow work, a lot of time to myself, just taking time to really get to know me, really deal with me, see the things within myself that I'm not really solid with, the things that I need to work on, and you know, really just prioritizing myself. And with that has come a lot of sacrificing and letting go. And yeah, it's been beautiful. It's been beautiful. So get into my 21 things. I have them on a card because sometimes I rant and then I forget that I have a task at hand. So y'all just stick with me, okay? All right. Before we get started, you guys, just want to take a second and shout out Bibbs. I believe her brand is Third Eye Thrifting. Let's make sure we're correct before we shout her out, you guys, because she deserves the proper, shout out. Her IG is Well Damn Bibbs. Yep, that's right, you guys. Well Damn Bibbs, if you can see that. Oh, there you go. I don't know. Anywho, Well Damn Bibbs with Third Eye Thrifting. Shout out to these earrings, you guys. These are custom made. Like, I legit watched her make these joints on Instagram, yo. She made these earrings right around the time when that little teardrop blood shit was coming out, which was pretty funny to me, but I love them. They look so dope and dynamic. As you see, when they're behind certain things, they come off one color, but then when they reflect on my clothes, it turn a little blue, but they're really pink and give a little gold, but they're really cute. So yeah, y'all go support a Black-owned business today. She's also a beautiful, wonderful woman, and she's also in Atlanta. I don't know if that serves y'all any justice, because I'm sure y'all not seeing her ass. Well, maybe, who knows. But she has a beautiful brand, and she not only does earrings, but I think she sells clothes and stuff like that too. So y'all go check her out, and yeah, show her some love. Number 21. I love this one, you guys. First of all, this came from Baby Blue. Baby Blue, the child of Miss Blue, who is on Planet Remix. If you have not ever heard of Planet Remix, just go to YouTube and type in Planet Remix and thank me later. Just go in. Number 21. If nothing else moves you, life will. If nothing else moves you, life will. Just think about that one for a second. If nothing else moves you, life will. Yeah. Change is inevitable, baby. Number 20. What's truly yours will never miss you. You should just relax, because what is will always be. That's kind of what destiny is, you know what I'm saying? You can't fuck up destiny, because it is what it is. It's gonna be. So rest easy knowing that you don't need to force anything or try and do the most, because what is truly yours will never miss you. People, places, and things. Number 19. Rejection is God's protection. Yes, yes, yes. just trust the process in that one. Sometimes we be getting so bent out of shape and hurt when we don't get to experience people and places and things. But not everything is for us. Some things are just sent to give us inspiration or teach us something or help us get to the next level. And then with certain people and things, you know, if you get rejected from certain people and things, there may have been things God heard that you didn't hear. You know what I'm saying? So just rest easy knowing that if you have been rejected from anything, you probably were being protected. Number 18, things and people come and go. Let them. The ultimate thing of that is to surrender. Too often we try to have control of things and people and environments, and we don't have control. We don't, you know what I'm saying? And we find ourselves going through so many challenges and resistance because we're trying to take control of things that we're not meant to have control of. So surrender is pretty much number 18, but yeah. Number 17, forgiveness is everything. My bad, y'all. My camera died. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. I ain't put that one on there, but that's a very important lesson, you know what I'm saying? You always want to make sure you have everything properly charged and taken care of before you get started, so you won't have any unnecessary delays and issues like this one. All right, so I think I did 17. Forgiveness is everything. I don't know if I'll stop there. Yeah, number 17, forgiveness is everything. Man, that has probably been one of the biggest lessons I've learned this year. I don't know why it's number 17, but it is. But it was a beautiful lesson. Forgiveness is not for the other person, yo. It's for you. It's not for the other person. It's for you. It's not for the other person. It's for you. And I really had to let that sit in, you know what I'm saying? Because I had to forgive so many times and still have to forgive so many times and have to forgive myself so many times for things. But it's so important, especially when you're talking about releasing things and letting go and making space for new things. You have to forgive yourself for the things that you did know and didn't act better on, the things that you didn't know and couldn't act better on, just everything. Forgiveness is so important. The things people have done to you, you have to remember that, like, people be hurting, yo. People be hurting. So forgive people for what they've done to you. Know that they had their own lessons that they came here to learn. And that's probably why that happened and you agreed to that contract, because you needed that for your evolution. So yeah. Number 16. Some of these kind of wrap around each other, but they all matter. You know what I'm saying? Number 16 is let go of control, or the idea of being in control. That is so important. Like I said, back at, you know, number 18 with the surrendering and everything, like, man, trying to be in control of everything, you will lose everything, including your freaking mind. So let's let go of the idea of being in control. Number 15, everyone and everything ain't what or who they say they seem to be. Use discernment wisely, choose wisely, and take all things and people for what they are. Don't try and go and put your own little spadazzle on them. Just observe and move accordingly. Now that is very important for me, because I know personally I wanted a lot of people to be things and do things that they could not do and be over the years. And yeah, when you put people on pedestals that they didn't even ask to be on, or they don't even know what that even really entails for them, you open up a door for a lot of disappointment. You know what I'm saying? It's so important to just let people be and let things be as it is, and just take it for that, not for what you want it to be. Just observe it and move accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Discernment has been a very big thing too. You know, our gut, I know most people, or I don't know if most people, I'm gonna just say, well, I don't know. I know, but I don't know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They get gut feelings. I know in the past, I've gotten gut feelings and I'm like, I don't know, but we just gonna keep going anyway, especially that Taurus in me that's like, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? That Leo in me that's like, get it. You know, it just, yeah, sometimes we look right past the same signs that we be asking for, and yeah, we pay for it, I think. Number 14, gratitude on many levels. Yes, 2021 has taught me gratitude on many levels. Not just for the good, but for the not so good, and realizing that there really is no good or bad. It is just what it is. But just having gratitude makes space for so much more abundance to flow in your life, yo. When you're sitting around, oh, I woke up, I gotta go to work. You're not opening yourself up to receive all the abundance that could be yours. Instead, you're feeding your mind sad doubts, and now look at you. Nothing's flowing and growing. So yeah, man, gratitude is so important. Every rising, I'm just like, thank you for being alive. Thank you, God, for another day to figure this out, help someone out, help myself grow, live, love, experience. You know, somebody didn't make it, but I did. So yeah, gratitude is so important. Even like I said, those not so good moments, they make you appreciate the good. If it wasn't for my not so positive moments, I probably wouldn't realize how positive a lot of things in my life are. So yeah. Number 13, kill comparison. You are you, and that is your power. You know, oftentimes we sit here and compare our hair, our skin, our body, our qualities, our actions, our spirituality. All of these things we comparing, not realizing that they weren't sitting here for us to be compared to. You know what I'm saying? They were supposed to inspire, help us grow and flourish. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, maybe challenge us a little bit, but when you're challenged, you usually grow, because nobody likes feeling uncomfortable. So it's either you're gonna sit in an uncomfortable space or you're gonna grow. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when you find yourself in a place of comparison, you don't allow your true self to shine. You don't really allow yourself to be all that you truly are. And yeah, man, I've spent so much of my life comparing myself to the queens around me, to the kings around me, to the status and the efforts and the work of other people and other things. Not realizing that I don't know what they had to go through, what level they was at, how soon, you know. It's just, I see this, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, when you realize that you're truly dope as you are, you're beautiful, and you are enough, everything that you possess within you, it don't have to look like the person beside you or behind you or in front of you. You're good as you are. You be good, man. You be better. You be better. All right, number 12. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Freedom is on the other side of fear, y'all. Period. Like, I know, like I just said, it's uncomfortable staying in the same place, and it's uncomfortable moving forward, but you know what I'm saying? If you in a space where you're comfortable and you're not really fulfilled and you're not living your life, you're not doing the best that you can be doing, you know what I'm saying? What do you really have to lose, you know? Orisha Oshun with Surviving Vegan, she said one day, she was like, the worst thing you could become is a millionaire. And that joint stuck in my head. I was like, yo, it ain't even about the money, it's the mindset. You know what I'm saying? And it's scary, but guess what? As much you're given, much is expected, baby. But nah, feel the fear and do it anyway. Number 11. Now this one's a little subjective, okay? I just had to throw it in there because it's worked for me. And it's worked for some of my friends in some circumstances. Did they always listen? No. Do I always listen? Yes. But okay. If it ain't a hell yes, it's a hell no, okay? If it ain't a hell yes, it's a hell no. life is too short to keep going back and forth making decisions or working with people and doing things that we're not 100% solid on. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to have a little bit of doubt and reservation, but if you have these red flags going off and you got gut feelings that's telling you to stay away from some shit, you know what I'm saying? If you gotta make a big decision on business or money or opportunities or anything that has to do with your livelihood or your safety or your well-being, and you gotta think about it and you're not feeling confident, maybe you shouldn't do it. And only if it's something that's gonna harm you, because you know, we're gonna feel the fear and do it anyway if it's something that's gonna help us grow, it's gonna lead us to freedom. But if it's something that's not really working for you and things and people aren't really in alignment, if it's a hell yes, it's a hell no. Let it go. Like, we good. I promise you, when you let certain things go, you really do open the door for spirit to be like, alright, they know what's up. Go on, send in the real deal. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Alright, number 10. Boundaries are your best friend. Honor them. Boundaries are your best friend. Period. I don't know if you know what boundaries are. If you don't, you should probably go figure out what boundaries are like one of the ultimate forms of self-love and self-respect. Because when you use your boundaries and honor them, you don't allow yourself to fall for the things that you normally would have fell for, being very open and empathetic and willing to sacrifice your own happiness and your needs for somebody else's expenses. You know what I'm saying? Boundaries will help you maneuver through life with more confidence because you know who you are and what you deserve and what it is that you want and don't want, and you allow yourself to not sin against yourself and honor them, you know? So boundaries are your best friends. Number 9, 2021 taught me how to be an active listener. I have always been someone who felt like people come to me and they pour a lot on me, so clearly they want some feedback. And it got to a point where, I'm not gonna say I heard the same thing over and over, but the stories weren't too far off, you know what I'm saying? And I got to a point where I almost felt like I knew what somebody was gonna say before they say it. And not in the intuitive way, but in the more like a little bit egotistical way, you know what I'm saying? And it caused me to like shut out important things and not really listen or making sure that they felt heard. It would just be like, okay, we'll do this. Da, 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 da. And sometimes people don't really want feedback. They just want to be listened to. But I didn't even know how to discern between the two. Like, do this person want feedback, or do they just want to be, you know, do they just want to release? So I've learned how to be an active listener because I've had many situations this year that have taught me like that I can be a better communicator. And so it starts with listening. Can't communicate what you heard or perceive if you really don't even know what it is that you really heard. So ask some questions back. So are you saying, you know? But yeah. Number 8. Everyone and everything is a mirrored reflection of what's within, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And on a deeper level, the things that usually bother you about others are usually unresolved shadows being reflected outwardly from within, if that makes any sense. Everyone and everything is a mirrored reflection of what's within. So how you perceive people, you can only see people how deep you really see yourself. So if everything's beautiful, then I guess that's what you see in yourself. But everything's ugly, or you find judgment in different things of people, you know what I'm saying? Then you're more likely to, that's usually something that's going on within, you know. Oftentimes we go through situations and like, oh, this person did this and that person did that. And it's like, yeah, but how did you choose to respond to it? You know what I'm saying? Like, what energy did you give it back? And most times the energy that we give is usually what's within. So yeah, and that can go in a lot of different ways, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, like for me, I find myself like at certain jobs or certain things, I'm like, yo, this person irritates the fuck out of me, and they so arrogant and they so cocky and da 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 and da 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 and da da da, And then I realized, like, it wasn't, I mean, yeah, they might have been that, but that inner ego in myself may have felt threatened in a sense, in somehow, some way, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, feeling like somebody's gonna betray me, you know? Maybe there's something within myself that I need to analyze, because am I betraying myself? Am I doing something within myself that, or to others that don't feel solid, you know what I'm saying? So usually how we feel about people is usually what's within, you know what I'm saying? Like me, I don't hate people. Like, even the people I dislike, I just disassociate, you know what I'm saying? But like, I can't hate, because that's a lot of energy that you're putting towards something. And I don't feel hate towards myself, and I don't feel hatred within. You know, I don't like it when I do feel that feeling. So, you know, try not to mirror that out, even in certain judgments, all judgments. I mean, you know, it's within. Number 7, trust yourself. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. You know more than you think and what you give credit for. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times we cause ourselves a lot of suffering because we ain't listen to ourselves. We'll be like, Spirit or God, please give me a son. And the sons be within, baby. And we don't even be listening. And then we do whatever we want to do. And then come back like, God, what you do? And it's like, bro, I told you. And you knew from the jump what was up. But you decided to do what you wanted to do. And was it really what you wanted to do? Lower self or no? Whatever. But yeah, trust yourself, man. Trust yourself. You be knowing, and you know what's up. And trust yourself in this world right now, yo. Listen to your body. Listen to you. Your body knows what it needs and what it do and don't like. It tells you in the way that it reacts in your body, yo. Bloating, mucus, illness. Trust yourself. Know that you know what your body needs, and if you don't know, get with somebody who do know, bruh. But don't be allowing these people out here to manipulate your freaking mind, having you thinking that you don't know nothing about yourself. You know more than you think, period. I don't know why that shit just turned me up like that, but. Number 6, detachment, yo. 2021 has taught me detachment. We do not possess people and things. You only experience them. Nothing is yours. Even your kids are not yours. They're God's. Let go of possession. Practice detachment. Love is a beautiful thing. But you don't want nobody to feel like they in jail. Shout out to this dude 2 years ago. He told me this joint one day, man. He got me good, man. I don't know what that was talking about. But whatever I said, he was like, all right, look, next, you trying to be my girl? No, he didn't say that. What did he say? He said, you trying to be my, did he call me a slave? He might have called me his slave, y'all. He was like, I'll take care of you. I'm gonna take care of you. I'll make sure you feel good. I'll make sure you look nice. You can do whatever you want, but you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be mine. You're gonna be mine. You're gonna be mine. You're gonna be mine. And I was like, looking at him like, are you fucking crazy or are you crazy? Stupid. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I got the message, yo. Like, sometimes the things we be saying, like, yo, my dude or my this and this and this and this mine and this it and this is, you know, me and this and this. It's like, yo, are you a slave owner? Like, do we not have freedom out here? Do we not have the you know what I'm saying, love and all that stuff shouldn't come with all that all that possession and feeling like they can't be or experience life because they're with you, or they gotta be a way. Like, yo, give people the freedom to live and be. That come with attachment, man. Number 5, pay attention to the signs. All of them, the good and the bad. That one is a beautiful one because, you know, we, like I just said, we be asking God and Spirit for signs, for stuff. They come clear as day and we look right past it. Not that sign. you ask for it, you gonna take it or not. So pay attention to the signs, man. And then also the good signs, like when something is good for you and you see green flags, don't self-sabotage yourself to not experience it because you don't allow yourself to feel like you ain't either worthy of it or it might be something wrong with it. Like when things are good for you and you know that you've worked hard and you've done the work to receive wellness and greatness and abundance, don't stop yourself from receiving it when it comes. Allow it to flow in. Just let it be. You know what I'm saying? Let it be. 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 Singing words of wisdom. Let it be. Hey, I ain't drink no water. That sounded horrible. Okay. Anywho, pay attention to all the signs, the red flags too. This is not a carnival. This is not the carnival. This is not the circus. And I am not a tourist bull on a motherfucking journey in front of a crowd. Okay, red flags are red flags. This is not the time to go play with them. Let them be what they are. Love yourself. Let it go. Red flags, all flags, bad signs. If you done lost your keys, then you lose your mind because you wanted to go somewhere, take that little detour as a sign. That's a sign that maybe you shouldn't do it. Maybe you shouldn't go. You calling up that shorty or that dude, trying to get you some, you know what I'm saying? And for some reason, nothing works out, take that as a sign. You know what I'm saying? Hell. Take the signs as they come, y'all. Don't ask for them and then don't be willing to receive them. I'm talking to myself too. Remember, these are my lessons I learned for 2021. Okay? All right. Number 4. Balance. 2021 has taught me balance in many ways. Financially, physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. Everything, yo. I don't know this year if I went through a twin flame union shit or whatever the fuck it was, but I found myself in a real runner chaser dynamic that was real intense and weird and spiritual and weird and more weird and fucking weird, and yeah, it was weird. But it taught me balance because I was a chaser. I was chasing something, someone, some idea, some insecurity within myself, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, after a while I got tired of running. My boot soles started to run down. Not these ones, but the other ones. They started to wear out. So I had to slow down and catch and take care of myself and drink some water. And remind myself that hydration is necessary. And that everybody must take a second and breathe and really reanalyze what the heck they running towards. So that was my emotional things. Balance financially, you know. I had to learn to sacrifice things because, you know, I've been in school for the last like 8 to 9 months, 10 maybe. I don't know how many months it's been because I don't know time anymore. It just doesn't exist. I know how to tell time and my phone's in military time. So we Gucci, you know what I'm saying? But time just don't exist. But yeah, financially, you know, it's no point in being afraid of money and fearing things, you know. I've gotten in the more flow of, you know, knowing that if there's things I need or want or desire, spending it and knowing that it will come back, you know what I'm saying? Investing in myself and investing in my business and knowing that it will come back. I did an amazing business thing this year where getting my mobile business off the ground, y'all, and I've been keeping it to myself because I just know the power of just working on things. So yeah, just learning how to save and stack and where to spend money and save money and invest has been a thing. Food-wise, balance has been real because I have a lot more time being aware of what I've been putting in my body. Definitely more fasting, definitely more detoxing. Less detoxing, more fasting. Definitely have done a lot of colonics and such like that. So definitely been spending some time balancing out, taking note of how I feel physically, spiritually, and everything. Like just the level of clearness in my skin, the level of clearness in my brain, all of that, you know. So yeah, balance also in the sake of just my time, you know what I'm saying? Learning to take time to break and to rest, you know. I am definitely somebody who don't even celebrate half the greatness that I go through and experience in life, you know. But I know also that I have spent a lot of time working and not resting, and that usually will result in some type of illness or sickness. So whether it was like my body just shutting down, going through massive headaches and stuff like that, life just really taught me to slow down and be okay with resting, that there's nothing wrong with taking a break and being still. So I've also learned that. Number 3, solitude is serene. Solitude is beautiful. It is sexy. Being alone is a beautiful thing, you guys. I've been alone a lot. I'm pretty alone, but you know, sometimes we always like to look for love or the idea of certain things, not realizing that you be looking for a lot of things that, well, most people be looking for things that they don't even really identify within themselves or have within, you know. And though that's not the worst thing, it's not the best thing, because, you know, how are you going to expect somebody to give a type of love to you that you can't even give to yourself, or you're not willing to give to yourself, or you don't have for yourself? That's not just relationships, that's friendships, that's partnerships and business and everything. So being alone has taught me to really find myself, to figure out what I like, what I don't like, what my weaknesses are, what my strengths are, what my challenges are, what my toxicity is, like what my shadows are, you know, the things that make me unique, the things that make me stand out in a crowd. I'm able to identify these things, and I'm also able to, you know, further analyze the things that I do and don't like, what will and won't accept, the things that I can accept, the things that I need versus the things that I want. Solitude is a beautiful thing. Oftentimes we're afraid to be alone, which stems, for me, it was abandonment, it was codependency things, very, very unhealthy types of codependency, but it was definitely abandonment, you know what I'm saying, which all stem from childhood trauma. So being alone, I was able to really acknowledge that, and I was able to do a lot of healing this year with my family, and I needed that to be able to move forward, because I promise y'all, I was attracting a lot of the qualities of my father, the things that I didn't like, the things that I resented. I was attracting that in men. Trauma bond, baby. Yeah. So being alone really taught me just to really see what's within, you know. No sexual activity for real. Just really taking time to be alone. Nobody energy inside of me. I mean, you get energy vampires, so you gotta work with the energy around and on you, but just, it made a difference. Number 2, 2021 has taught me that I am heavily protected. My ancestors and my spirit guides, the creator, God, they got me, bruh. I'm protected. And there is nothing that I should be worried about, even when I am worried, because when I tell y'all the things that I've gone through this year, I couldn't have gone through them without God, like, for real. Like, y'all don't even know. Like, y'all don't know. I put a lot of action in, but I put a lot of prayer in. A lot of prayer. It ain't just manifesting. I've been surrendering. I've been sacrificing a lot of shit, shedding a lot of shit, dying in many ways. And they've showed me every time how protected I am, because through all of the BS, I am still flourishing through it all, y'all. Like, for real. And I've just learned that it's so important to really tap in with them, but not just when you want things, but just to let them know that you honor them and that you acknowledge them, and not just them being the gods and the goddesses or whatever, you know, I'm talking about like your ancestors, but you know, like truly like honoring God through your daily actions, how you choose to, you know, move throughout the day, you know? So yeah, I'm learning more to really honor them, make space for them so that they know that they are honored and, you know, acknowledged, and that I know that they're doing what they do. Number 1, the most important lesson I've learned for 2021 was to always choose you. Always love you. Always love yourself. Always love you. If you don't love you, you can't expect nobody else to love you. More importantly, when you love yourself and you choose yourself, you don't allow yourself to experience a lot of things because you realize that you love you more and that you're worth the things that you desire and the things that is rightfully and divinely yours out here. You know what I'm saying? So always choose you, man. When you choose you, others will continue to choose you. That was the lesson right there, yo, because all my life I've never chosen myself. Even in 5th grade, yo, I remember my teacher did this thing where they were picking a president or something for something, or the team captain or something, and it was between me and this one girl, bro. And let me tell you why I didn't win, because I didn't vote for myself. They were tied, and the only number difference that it was me. Had I voted for myself, I would have won. But I did it because I chose her, because I didn't see the value in myself. I didn't love myself. I allowed myself to believe I wasn't worth some part of that. You know what I'm saying? So always choose yourself, man. There's been many times like I haven't chosen myself. Like, yo, even when I was in the band, I was a majorette. My daggone coach gave me the line name, the little engine that could. And it didn't hit me until probably college what that really meant, like the little engine that could, you know. They called me Miss Yin Yang, which maybe was that Gemini in me, that duality, you know. But choose yourself, man. Love yourself, because it is so important nowadays, man. It's so important nowadays to love yourself. And we'll get on that on another day. I just want to thank y'all for watching this video, because I know it's long as shit. Because like I told y'all, I get distracted. Not really distracted, but I just be talking, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, this is the raw, the real, the honest, the open, the transparent. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, y'all, I look forward to January. It is currently 2/22. So I think it's a beautiful time to end this video. But I look forward to the opportunities that are coming in January. I have a lot of great things on the way that I will definitely be vlogging. I'm gonna be traveling a lot. Definitely time to get the next experience on the road, and the massage and the haircuts and everything, because as you know, I am officially, well, if you don't know, I am officially a licensed massage therapist. I passed my test on the 13th. I submitted my paperwork and the monies. So my license is on the way. Sooner than later. Hey. So yeah, great things are on the way, you guys, and I just wish y'all lots of blessings and abundance in the 2022 year, which is the number 6, year of the lovers, year of Gemini in tarot. Number 6 is the lovers, which is Gemini card, but whatever. Yeah, so I'll see y'all soon, man. Peace and love. Y'all stay safe. Make sure y'all do what y'all gotta do to make sure y'all keep the goddamn at bay. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. Love you. Thank you for watching, and peace.